What's going on YouTube? So that's a lot, bro. So what's going on YouTube? Name is Chris. I'm finna show you guys how to do an axle on a mini-5. Show you what we're working with. So we're gonna take this middle axle out. I'll show you guys once we get under there how it's bent. Get some close-ups, get some everything. It's a mini-5 Kaufman. I'll get you better shots as I get to going, but I done got over and got set up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove these bolts, get to this hub, get the bearings out, castle nut, everything out of here, then get off, drop the leaf spring, and then we should be free to pull the axle out once I do both sides. So check me out. I'll be back with y'all. Show you how to do this while you're stuck on the road. So look, my purpose for doing this is to show you guys how to fix this stuff on the road. A lot of guys spend a lot of money when they break down. I'm gonna show you guys how to replace this axle, fix everything for less than 500 bucks, maybe even less, maybe 400. I'm talking picking up a rental truck to go pick up the axle and everything. I mean, it's, you know, you could really save some money if you learn how to do this stuff yourself. I know a lot of guys need the help. A lot of guys are always asking me. So I'm gonna start giving back a little bit, letting you guys see how I do it. And hope you can stay rolling, because that's the key. Stay rolling for the cheapest cost, so you can maximize your profits, you know? That's it. So here we go. Oh, you're gonna need some tools. As I go through it, I'm working with tools. You gotta have tools while you're on the road. It's 90 degrees out here, so I'm gonna sweat a lot. This all will be wet, but we're gonna get it done. So stay tuned. Finna get right back with you. Okay, so I hooked up power for my phone, you know, like a little music. Critical, you gotta have tools. This joker here, you see it, brushless technology. Gonna get them off. You know, step one. I had to jack it up. Bottle jack 20 tons. Put it up in the air. Do one side and the other side. Let's take these off and then we look at the next step. We're gonna take them off and pop that little metal cap out in the middle. Set the screwdriver behind it, pry it off, no big deal. Okay, so you got that little carter key. See if I can zoom in for y'all. In there, that's a little like type of carter key, the crown that sits on the nut. Behind that nut is a washer. Behind that washer is an outer bearing. We're gonna remove all of that, and then we'll be able to get the drum off once we take this loose. Trying to get some footage. Shouldn't even be tight. If it was too tight, that's a problem right there. See, right now you can actually work the whole drum out. My brake just fell apart. I knew that was bad anyway. But I just put these bearings in, so I definitely want to reuse them. But this is your outer bearing right here. I just put these in the day before, 2 days ago, because it was heating up. It actually burnt up, but I got to replace the axle. I'll show you the damage in a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some extra damage. That's the outer bearing. Take the drum off now. Give me a second. We'll keep watching. I don't want to touch my tablet no more. What I'll show y'all though is so inside your drum, I lost the socket. Son of a bitch. Is this seal. Behind this is what's called the inner bearing. that doesn't have to be moving. If you got, I mean, it's not a big deal. Just don't do nothing but pop out. Then that bearing comes right out, put it in, use a block of wood, chop the new one back in. It's not even a big deal. If the seal is bad, replace it. If it's okay, leave it. I know it's okay, but the other side may not be, but this is okay because I just did it. So I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Now I want to take, this brake is no good. As you can see, little parts came out. So the brake then failed on me. So we'll remove that. I don't like to fix the brakes or anything like that. I just remove them completely because they only 70 bucks, 80 bucks for the whole plate. It's only 5 bolts holding on there. You can see here, that's one. And they just go around like a 5-point star. Then you'll have to cut the wires to it also. It's just 2 wires. You don't gotta worry, there's no major electrical wiring when you're doing something like this. You know, I'll show you all of that though in a minute. Dispatch problem. Couldn't find my socket on my gun. The gun a 1/2 inch drive. Ah man, this makes life hard. Where's my socket? This sucks, man. Behind the brake is 2 little wires. Just cut them. You don't gotta worry about how you're gonna rewire them and stuff because you don't gotta worry about how you're gonna rewire them because the system is either on or it's not. So you just cut it. Great. So they're gonna give you a whole new plate. Put it on, connect the 2 wires back. And actually it's gonna be new wires in the axle, so it's gonna be real easy to put it back together. So now, you got a better view. So these are your 4 bolts. I hold that seat on from the bottom, connect it to them U-bolts up top. You want to remove these 4 bolts. That plate will come off, them U-bolts will come off, the axle gonna be free. This ground too damn hot. Wow, that's sweat. Hold on, let me find something to lay on. All right, all right, all right. This leaf spring won't fall apart when I get it all the way off. So we're going to replace the leaf spring, an equalizer. Show you this plate. U-boat. See that? See that? Replacing. New spring destroyed. See it fell apart. This should have been a center pin going through this hole. Into this hole. Gone. Replace it. Replace it all. It's cheap. So, I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna take this tire off also, so that I can get this equalizer off because it's ripped up top. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture once I get the tire off. So this job just added a leaf spring and an equalizer to it, you know? In the shop they would have killed you. And now when you're doing it yourself. So you see that? That leaf spring and ripped that part of my equalizer out. So this equalizer got to come out. That little bolt, it's a bolt behind there, pretty big. I got to pop that out. And then that bolt right there that's into the eye of the leaf spring. So I got my jack holding up the leaf. I'm gonna pop out 1, 2, slide that out, pull the whole equalizer out, and I can replace all this new. Both don't want to come out. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. Remember I was on the run, nigga. Let's go. A year before you had a son, nigga. Let's go. Open up your doors and kept it one with me. Hell a nigga down and never club, nigga. Why you wanna stand in front of judge, nigga? Yeah. You think I'm better, get like when you was with it. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna support that weight. I got one stand out here. Turn 7 to a 14. To a whole day. How do I get that other side off? Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black fire gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over his coat train. Eric B by the rope chain. RC we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? You drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope bag. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. At the park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive
drive-bys, that was road rage. We park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, trying to make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Trying to double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just double 5, 4. This time, I'm not to you. That money, my dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew?
Who knew? Placing all this hardware.
Still raping rap music cause I want more. All money in, it's just us four. It's just copy, it's just Harvey, it's just rip off. It's just Adam, it's just Black Salmon, both the fast. Where your 600 bands, where your rovers at? Where your Cuban links, nigga, where your roadies at? Where your big booty bad niggas stay with posters at? Where you hustle, where you run from the police at? Where you ever represent at?
Never get that lease thing off. And then this boat, they get the grease thing on the other end. Just neutralize that. So we're breaking all that. We just got the other side left. It's so fucking hot. I'm doing it for y'all and me. Because I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't need to do it. For Christ's fucking sake. Here our bogus leaf spring. More garbage. U-bolts with the nuts and washers is all garbage. Saving the plate. You need a bushing. The two bolts that went through the axle, I save them. Because if they break, I got extras. They use, but they help in the time of need. But everything else, garbage. And that's, gotta get one more. Gotta go get the socket though. It's gonna be a little while. Be back with you. Okay, YouTube. So, my problem has been, let me flip the screen for you. Okay, YouTube. My problem has been this right here to come out of my equalizer. See how it's tore up at the top? I told y'all I'll show you. And also, you see the axle how it's bent? So we're gonna replace all that, right? So the problem with the equalizer is that should be holding this hanger, this right here, this should have, it should be something that holds this from spinning when I try to get the nut on the other side, but it's not holding. So what I'm just gonna do is take my grinder, cut the bolt off, and get it out of there because I don't want to play with it no more. And then and pull off the other wheel and I'll remove the axle and then it should be good to go. I lost hours running in parts stores trying to find stuff, but I can't. Forget it. When you can't get it, cut it. Keep your cutter with you. And a long extension cord. All right, give me a minute. I'll get back with you. Okay, YouTube. So we got it off. That's the piece. It's hot from cutting it. But that square side, see that's all messed up. That should have held in here. That's all wrung out now. So that's that. But there go your equalizer. You know, top wore out. So all this new coming in tomorrow. All that's new. So now we're gonna go to the other side, yank off the other wheel, and pull out the axle. I'll yank that off, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, YouTube. We got the brake, drum, U-bolts, everything off. Strip clean. See now? See at the top of this one also? Banging, bent it. Alright? But it should be fairly easy. Once all that's done, you should see that? She moves. And all we're gonna do is yank her out on the other side and we done for the day. Tomorrow, we put her back in. Thank you for looking at my video. Thanks for bearing with me. Took a lot longer than I thought, but what is a job without running into some problems? Shout out to DeWalt. The gun's magical. I'm not getting paid to say that or anything. This is actually my first video, but damn, that gun changed my life. Buy you one. Milwaukee, DeWalt, whatever. Just buy you one. Half-inch drive. All right, have a good one, people. See you tomorrow. So yeah, we out here at JMW Welding, right here in Robbins, right on Spalding. We got the new brake. It's sitting there in the trunk. We got the new axle in here. Right here. The seats. These right here gotta be welded. New ones gotta be welded on this side. With the bolt facing up, seats on the bottom. Over there welding is keep welding equalizer. I'm gonna weld that piece of metal in that new to fix that equalizer, because I can't find out where to buy it on the weekend, so I just gotta repair it. So we're gonna weld it, go to Menards, get another bolt for it, and then we'll go back and put everything in. So stay tuned. So with everything new, first thing we're gonna do is get our equalizer up. That's simply that center with that bolt through it, going through, equalizer middle. Where we took it out from? Not hard, right through there. That's wrung out a little, so we'll have to deal with that. Hopefully it'll make it work. If not, we have to get that old hanger re-welded on, which is another project. We'll see. You know, if it works, it works. If it don't, then we out. We get new. So give me a second. Put that on, then we'll get back. First bushing. So we got the bolt through, the first one, right? Over the leaf spring, sliding through. Now we're gonna use this strap, hook it to the gate on both ends to go around the axle. So just go here, go around it, come back up, and I'm gonna pull the axle this way until I line up the bolt for my center pin. Then when I get that lined up, I'm gonna grease the pin real good, slide it through there. And that'll be the second one. Then I put my other leaf spring in. Well, we'll get to it. Let's get to this pulling the axle so we can line up the pin for the center strap. Everybody got a strap. If you car hauling, you got straps. That's how you get it off. Okay, YouTube. So, gotta look. We got this strap wrapped around the axle and hooked back over there. When we ratchet, it's gonna pull that closer. If we're trying to get that, you can't barely see, but that's the first bolt, and that's the center bolt. You can't see how it's off a little bit. Equalizer needs to go down and backwards a little bit. So we're gonna line that up so that we can slide our pin through there. Okay, so we got on here, getting greased, put some grease in there, right? We okay, so we got that bolt through, the bolts on the other side. That's about so now we're gonna put the leaf spring up, the hanger, that in, goes under a little small bolt through there where we took off yesterday, which we got new bolt and nut wash. So we put that up, and we're gonna swing the leaf over and put it in the bolt through there, in that part of it. Then we're gonna make sure all our bolts is tightened. Then we can hang our axle, U-bolts, and then put our drums on. Getting cloudy, so we gotta hurry up. YouTube, it's finna rain out here, but so we got the leaf in completely, equalizing, leaf in, the new bolt, hanger. Now we just gotta sit. Those seats we got welded on it need to sit on that dot on both sides. So we're gonna roll this over, put it in, take off the plastic, and then bolt them down with the U-bolts. So be right back. Okay, so we got the new U-bolts on, the plate, and the nuts. Those are lock nuts. We'll get some new type. Give them a try. That's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. U-bolts went over the top. We set that center pin right there through the bottom of the seat. Same thing on the bottom of the leaf spring is going to be a center pin right there. That's got to go through that hole in the plate when everything tightens up. It's starting to rain, but we're going to keep going till it come down. Okay, so we got it bolted up on the bottom. Everything good and tight. Do it in like a crisscross pattern to tighten them up so that you don't mess it up, so that it draws up evenly, I guess. That's what I do. You know? That's what I do. Nothing extra. Take all this plastic crap off. Alright. Next is brake go back on. Let the brake go on, drum go on. We're gonna clean that off with some brake cleaner. And don't get no grease inside the cavity. In here, in the middle, on either side. Don't get grease. Don't get brake cleaner in there. Be careful. But get it done. Get it cleaned up. But we hurry. It's finna rain. Ooh, look at that sky. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Brake is back on. We missing the bolt. Right there. I ain't worried about it. We got 4 on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we finna take this Carter key. We finna bend that with a pair of needle noses. Bend it straight. Pull it through. Right, that fatty end up top will come back out through. Take this nut off. Right, take this nut off. Take this wash off. And then we'll be able to slide our drum on. Grease it up, slide it up, clean it up, grease it up, slide it on. So we'll get to that. Let's do it. So we grease that up. Put a little extra grease in there, clean all this off. I'm just gonna slide that on. The drum gonna slide over the brake. We're gonna put in our bearing, our outer bearing, wash your nut, tighten it up, put the Carter key back in. We're gonna set that bearing first. I'll explain it when I get there. Yeah, this is a really important part, right? So once you put the drum on, it just slides on. Inner bearing, washer, nut. Once you put the nut on, you gotta get the nut tight, not super tight, but you wanna get the nut tight enough to where the bearing sets. And this joker here won't free roll. That's what I do, right? And once I'm there, y'all can't really tell, but it won't roll. Once I get it there, I'm gonna take that back counterclockwise, a quarter turn. So I'm going from here, which is about a little bit before 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna go a little bit before 6 o'clock. Right? So now I'm there with it. When it's spinning, see that difference? Right, you can hear it rub just a little. That's good. That's good. Put your Carter key through the hole. Let it go between teeth. I'll bend it back up. You're done. Put your cap on. I'll squirt some grease in there. About 10 pumps off of a little gun or whatever. You should have been greasing it all along anyway. I'll pack it with grease. Not full, you don't want to blow out the seal, but you want some grease in there. If you blow the seal, you got to replace it. Learn from it. But not too much grease, not enough grease. Just, you'll learn it. That's hard to explain. That's it though. So let me put the Carter key in here, put the cap on, then I'm gonna put the wheel on. Then I'm gonna drop the jack, and I'm gonna do the other side and finish up. So I'll be back when it's all done. Okay, YouTube. So we got them all back on. Tire here, tire there, other tire on the other side. I'm gonna get under there and show you all the new work, but I'm gonna just remind everybody, when you're putting it all back together, make sure you grease the grease fittings on the end of the axle. I put about 20 pumps in each axle, plus the grease I put on with my hand, and packing the bearings. But make sure you grease correctly. I still got to go behind there. I'm gonna wire the brake and adjust my brakes with a brake spoon. It's electric brakes. You need one of these. Right there. One of these to go behind there. There's 2 little holes, adjust the little nut. And that's your so wire it up, just tie the wires back into the trailer. I'll do a video on that one day. Wiring up the brakes and brake adjustment one day when I got to do brakes. But right now fuck, I'm tired. I don't want to do no more. I guess not on video. I'll show you one day, But so here go all your new hardware. The leaf spring hanging up, so the equalizer got repaired, lock washers, everything. All of this stuff. U-bolts, new leaf spring U-bolts. That's what I got to tie into the wires. That leaf spring bolted up there, so that's all new U. And on this side, same thing, U-bolts is great. And that's it. Got the new brake over here, and we're good to go. So all together, I think I spent like three at the store for parts. $60 for the welding, and I felt I'm gonna try and recharge my air conditioner. So if that works, I'll show you how to do that first time. I'll do a video on that one day. But that's about it though. So that's what you got.